Welcome to the venerable Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio. A late-season clash, one that could have huge stakes and could be a determining factor in how this season is remembered. Week 11 in EA Sports College Football. It's the UMass Minutemen. The Toledo Rockets. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer. These teams might have to breathe the elements in this one. Isn't that right, Holly Rowe?
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts.
He's got it out. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
He'll bring it out. It's Faulkner. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Minutemen offense takes the field, and they'll go to work first. And, David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
UMass comes to the line facing second and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their senior starting wide receiver who the training staff is looking at, and Holly Rowe will get us up to date on his condition. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Pushes ahead for one. It's second and 9. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They go to the counter. Might have a chance. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Watson. That's caught. It's Matthews. Completion for the first down, and man, did he take a shot, and I think they're going to tack a little more onto that one. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. To the air on first down. Works the middle.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's second and 2. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Third and 3. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. UMass with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last completion. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Harding. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen!
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Rockets offense. Will get its first chance with the football. And here comes John Allen Richter. Tough day in that last loss. Threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. Smith takes the handoff. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Let's talk for a second about Toledo. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around on that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Richter. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Rockets will punt this one away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. The Minuteman offense taking the field, looking primed and ready to roll. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
They'll move the tight end. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Just feeds the running back. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
Well, he was trying his best to get out of the end zone, but the penetration up front is what got that safety for the defense. Shooting their gaps, winning the one-on-ones. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
And the UMass offense will take over. 1st and 10.
They'll run it from the gun. creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Back to throw, it's Watson. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. They'll try to pick up this third down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. That's the end of the period, and it's UMass out front. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Fires to the tight end. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Gain of 9 on that one. Third down and short. He needs a yard. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Man, I feel for this quarterback. I've been there before. I mean, you're playing at night. It's super cold. It's going to be hard to execute these passes. That one got away from the QB, and he throws a pick.
Running inside. It's Smith. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Richter. Fires to the big fella. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Caught over the middle. It's Newell. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the first down.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
And the Rockets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The run inside. It's Smith. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Rides to the back. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They've finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football.
Snags it, and there's running room. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard.
Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Toledo. try the point after.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Gives it to the back on the draw. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he could not get loose on the run.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Looking for a man. It's Watson. Working that left side now. At the 35, he's open. There he goes. Touchdown, Minuteman. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And that's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Rockets offense looks primed and ready to launch on this drive. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
And as you start to settle into games as a play call, you start to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And they really got to find a way to get this running game going. They haven't figured it out yet. Like, maybe get the ball more on the perimeter. You know, find a way to get the ball to your running back in space. This offense really has to find a way to get the ground game going.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Now the play fake. Now sliding to his left. Complete on the comeback. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And what a great job of being cool under pressure. He knew there was a defender about to hit him, and he held on to it as long as he could before letting it go. He paid for it, but what an accurate shot vertically down the field for an explosive play in the passing game.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Richter. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
You always try as a player to say the weather means nothing. Cold is a mentality. It hurts, okay? The ball feels like a rock. It gets super hard. It's really hard for quarterbacks to grip that thing and make accurate throws. And how about that? The defense comes out, makes a big play, creates the turnover.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Flips it out in the flat. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. You UMass will line up to punt it away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Snags it down the right side. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. The Rockets will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Motion from the wide receiver. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. UMass will line up to punt it away. Takes it on the return. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Toledo hoping to get things going on this drive as the offense takes the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments. Turning it on! They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And finally, we see a nice gain. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight.
Got a little grass. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain.
It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Rockets. And that one will give them the lead. So a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Matthews. And the returner is stopped. UMass ready to get things started as the offense takes the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Back to throw, it's Watson. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
Gets it to the back. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. UMass will line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He gets a block. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Back to pass. Open on the right side, that's Smith. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on third.
A defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
There used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to him and he'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Looking downfield, it's Richter. A shot toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna look downfield again. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
On third down, he drops to throw. Got him downfield. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11.
That's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's third and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Got his man. Runs through a man. He might have space. Touchdown, Toledo. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
My man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The run from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Oh, he got loose. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, UMass. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Wants to throw. It's Richter. Here's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Simpson. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. He wants to change this route. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Wants to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking downfield, it's Richter. They'll run the screen. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Running inside, it's Miller. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, this guy hasn't quite put up Heisman numbers in this game, but in a moment where they need him the most, in the fourth quarter, look how strong he is running. Breaking tackles, he's been smart. He still has the ability to cut. He looks like he could play another 4 quarters.
A first down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Deflected near the end zone.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. Barrels ahead. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. points to stretch the lead.
And that was an important kick here in the fourth quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The UMass offense returns to the field. Now remember, despite giving up that field goal, this is still a one-possession game, but they need the touchdown and the two-point conversion. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And that's a great way to start this drive. Listen, we understand the situation. We need a touchdown, we need a two-point conversion, but you can't get all of that on one play. Stay consistent, plenty of time still left on the clock. Dink and dunk if you need to. Take what the defense gives you.
He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Gives it on the option. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Watson. That's caught. It's Matthews. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Fires toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job in the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, UMass.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Coming out with it, it's Bond. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Rockets offense looks ready to go on this drive. We'll see if they go into a 4-minute offense, try to bleed the clock, or will they stay aggressive with a couple of minutes to play. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back.
Yeah, and a nice job by this defense. This is a critical moment, right? We got to get the football back. They're backed up, thank goodness. Force a punt here, get the football back so we can make some magic here in this fourth quarter.
Makes the grab. It's Bond. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Rockets come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Back to pass, it's Richter. Somehow fits it into a host of defenders. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. He's he's going to lose a yard on that one. So the defense uses a timeout here. 2:08 remaining on the clock. They didn't want it to get down to the 2-minute stoppage.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the second and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a third down.
Wants to throw on third down. Finds his man. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive. That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid making that fourth down decision? The play-action fake. Buys a little time. Fakes to grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And after that completion, it's decision time now for the head coach. Do you kick a field goal, add to your lead, and make it more difficult on the opposing offense, or do you trust your quarterback to make one more big completion here and ice the game?
Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Quick release by the QB. They get the stop. It was 4th and 1, and they're still 1 yard away. A turnover on downs.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Finds his tight end. There he goes. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. He's taking a deep shot. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Well, you look at the clock. We've got time for one more play, but they're out of Hail Mary range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play that they practice, by the way, throughout the week. It's going to involve probably a...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it, and it went right down to the final play. Well, this was an offensive